wombats poop in a cube shape. And I Googled it, and I saw the images, and I'm not lying. It is a cube.
Huh.
Welcome to Egg's Most Okayest Farm Girls. I'm Annaliese.
And I'm Courtney. Grab a drink. We're here to help.
Hey, friend.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Your
How
hair
are you?
looks fabulous.
Thank you. It's that testosterone.
It's working. Did you have a lovely little morning then?
I sure did. I did get my hair done, too. That's actually probably the reason.
Well, I knew that. That's why I was saying I like your hair. But for everybody else, Courtney just got her hair done, and she looks beautiful. You know what I did? You know what I did this morning?
I knew you went on a hot girl walk.
I actually haven't done that. I worked out instead, so I still need to do my hot girl walk. But after I dropped the kids off at school, I was going to go straight to Aldi, get my grocery shopping done. Well, fun fact, Aldi doesn't open until 8:30, so I had time to kill, so I went over to Wally World, and the goddamn Pioneer woman, have you seen her new
She'll get you.
pans? Oh, she got me good. She got me real good.
It's nostalgic. Like all of the stuff we grew up with, like the china that we weren't allowed to use.
It's so dang cute. So now I have some old stuff that I just put in the basement for now. I got to get it over to Goodwill. But I don't know. I was due for a little upgrade, you know? And half the cups we use, like I bought some really cute glasses that she had too that are like vintage looking, which I think was a good thing because we're using either mason jars or like all the short little like whiskey type glasses you get for free with gift sets of like bottles of Crown Royal. So they say Crown Royal on them, and my kids are drinking milk out of them at dinner time. I'm like, I think we could maybe get some real cups, you know?
You know, mine are just the plastic ones that you get for free from parades.
Oh, yeah.
As like sock or like Prairie Clinic. It's just our doctor's office cups.
Yeah. You're representing that community of yours, which segue here is exactly what we wanted to talk about today, is just the power of community. We both live in, I don't know, quaint little small towns, and I kind of got this idea because I went to the local coffee shop the other day, and I could have easily gone to the Caribou Coffee that is in our grocery store or the new Scooters that just opened up. But I went to my favorite coffee shop because one, it's my favorite, but two, you got to support the little guys.
Yeah.
You know, it's so important.
A lot of times, like in our case, like at Ranch and Root, you're not actually paying more to even shop the little guys.
Right. Yeah, I guess I've never done the price difference on a cup of coffee. I just know that I like their coffee and they're always so nice. And when I went in there, I made a point too. I was like, just so you know, you are my favorite coffee shop. You won't catch me going to Scooters. And the owner was like, thank you so much. You have no idea how much this means to us. You know, the guy who owns Scooters wears Rolex watches and probably goes on cruises. I'm just trying to pay my bills and support the community back when I can. She's like, I like to support the dance team and different food drives. And if you keep coming to buy coffee from me, I can keep doing that. And I was like, that's what makes the world go round.
Right? You pour into your local businesses and they give back to, you know, the sports boosters and the school and the teams and all that. And like we actually do a happy dance. Like when I'm at home and I'm not at the store, I'll look at the transactions and I'll be like, oh my God, someone bought the macrame.
Yeah.
Like big hanging piece. Like I get excited for like that vendor who sold that piece. And it's like the CEO of Walmart, he doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
He's not doing a happy dance.
No. And now I just talked about how I went to Walmart, but The Pioneer Woman's a good lady. I feel comfortable
Like
supporting
her.
her. Yeah, I like her.
Well, don't feel bad. Like, everyone still shops the big stores too. Like, it's
Yeah.
an economical way, but I mean, I like to get my meat staples and produce and eggs and stuff from Ranch and Root, and then whatever I can't get there, I'll just, get elsewhere. So,
Yeah. I think that's so cool that you guys have that your little store, Ranch and Root. Because if there was something like that by me, I'd go get my eggs and stuff there. But we don't have one. So if anybody from my neck of the woods is listening and you want to start something like this, do it because I will come shop it.
yeah. And if you need a few pointers, listen back to, we did an episode on it. I don't remember the number, but
Me either.
I think it's called Farmers Co-op or something.
Yeah. Farm Girls talk about Ranch and Root, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah. But no, with the holiday season coming up, we just really wanted to stress, shop local. It means so much. I don't know, what other, community type things mean a lot to you, or you're like, oh, I'm so glad we have this or get to do this?
Becca forced me to join the Chamber of Commerce for our little town.
Mm-hmm.
And at first I was like, I don't know anything about this. But they do all of these fun activities, in town with all the brick and mortar members.
Mm-hmm.
And there's all these cool events, they come around and...
Yeah. The town next to us does that too. And all the businesses come together. They used to, I think one Saturday a month, they have, they called it the walkabout, and they'd have food trucks and activities. The stores would all be open and have particular sales. And it just really creates that Gilmore Girl vibe. You want to go hang out in your little town and you feel safe and it's cozy and it's fun.
Yeah, it is fun. There's a wine walk. There's a holiday one called the Holly Jolly. There's a summer one.
Cute.
And just lots of participation. And then people walk in there and they're like, I didn't know this place existed. So get involved if you have a little brick and mortar. Get involved with your local chamber.
I mean, just get involved in your community in some way. So many of us want to make an impact and make change. And immediately, I think everyone's head goes to how am I going to change the world? What's the biggest, most elaborate thing I can do to get everybody to hear what I have to say? And honestly, it starts right in your community, whether you're getting involved with the 4-H club, or we have a group of women in the town that have done a lot for the kids. They'll do different Halloween events, set up trunk or treats, get all the businesses organized. They do a lighting of the tree for Christmas. So they get a big, huge Christmas tree. They put it up downtown and decorate. And then I added to that by starting a light up parade in our town. And so this will be the 3rd year we're going to do it. And it's just, you can make your own community better. The more people you can get involved in just doing stuff, it matters.
It does.
The other thing I wanted to talk about is just, community at that scale, yes, but also remember back in the day when our moms and grandmas had book clubs, church groups, sewing circles. The gals were always getting together. And I think we've kind of lost that a little bit.
At least personally, yeah. For me, I don't leave my house ever.
Yeah.
And I wish I could go back to, I don't know if COVID really took us back from doing that, but it's not like we've been on lockdown. We've been a ways out from that. So I don't know why we haven't gone back to that yet.
Yeah.
The gatherings,
I know I've told you about my group that we call the Real Housewives of Trempealeau County. I started it pre-kids because I was new to the area and I just wanted to get to know people and also do some good for our community. And I think I had followed someone on Instagram who did this. And that's where I got the idea. And I shared it with a couple friends and they helped me set it up. But basically, we were getting together once a month. Everybody brings a bottle of wine and an appetizer to share, and then $10 or more. We eat, we drink, we be merry, and then we pile up all that money and decide where in the community we want to donate it. And it's just like, it's really fun because it's always a bring a friend situation. So the group continues to grow and grow and grow, and you're meeting new people. It was really cool. But then, yeah, I don't know if we all started having kids, if it was COVID, a combination of things. Life does get busier. So we did have one last month, which was fun. But it's been more like a couple times a year versus every month. And I think we gotta get back into it.
I feel like it gets harder too when your kids get older because they're in so many things that it's like we're always at practice or games or gymnastics meets and stuff like that. So like it takes up a lot of weekends.
It does. We usually do it on Thursday nights. So we would do it like Thursdays at like 6, something like that. You know, feed the kids, come away for a couple hours. That worked pretty good.
Did you have it at your house or where did you?
Yeah, we would take turns hosting too. So not everybody got stuck with it. But I think that's why we stopped, because now we all have kids and we all want to get away from them. Nobody wants to host it. It's like, where do we put the kids?
Yeah. Whoever has a big basement, that's where you go. You just shove all the kids down there.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Like Aaron and I this weekend, we're seeing all of our friends for Halloween annually. We always do this at our friend's house. And we're making it a sleepover this time. Because it's finally like on a Friday. What is it? Friday or Saturday? Friday. And
oh my gosh.
None of our kids have school. It's going to be so much fun.
Is it at your house or where is it?
No, it's in town.
Okay. But they're all going to stay over. Ooh, boy.
Probably everyone's going to chicken out and get home, and it's just going to be me and Aaron left.
Probably.
With our kids.
But that's fun.
But that's okay. That'd be all right. That happens too.
You got to do that stuff. Because even, when we did get together for Housewives last month, it was just so good to talk to and see people I don't normally get to see, hear what's going on with them, because some of them work in the school and within the community, and that's kind of how you get your news, like what's going on, where do we need help, what can I do? And then you gossip a little bit too. You got to do a little bit of that. You got to do a little of that. But it's just fun. It does fill your cup right up,
Yeah. Did your mom ever do Tupperware parties and like a thing called home interiors?
Tupperware parties. Oh my God, I forgot all about that. So many Tupperware parties.
So many.
Who needed that much Tupperware? I can't imagine. I know. Somebody was always having a Tupperware party.
Right?
Do you know what else my mom used to do? Like as a side hustle? These were the side hustles back in the day. You're either slinging Tupperware, or her and her girlfriends would do parts. So like different, I don't know, factories would like, you could sign up to put little parts together that would then be a little part of a bigger part. I don't know what, like she was just always screwing things together, snapping things together. Her and her girlfriends would like get all together. I remember the living room being like bowls and boxes of these parts, and they would drink and all of us kids would play. And
I've never heard of that in my entire life.
Yeah.
And they got like paid to do it?
They'd send the parts back in and then they'd get paid. I have no idea how much, but that was the thing.
So funny.
I know. Yeah. Community, I guess. That was...
Yeah, get together with all your gal pals, grab some wine, and let's tinker around with our little parts. It's a parts party.
Oh, yeah. I also recently saw a TikTok, and it almost made me cry. It was this teacher in maybe Massachusetts, I don't know, but he started what did he call it? A bus route, but for bikes. So he starts the bus route, and instead of like picking kids up on a bike, or on a bus, everybody gets on their bike and follows him to school. And it was like a huge group of kids. And they're
saw
all,
that.
isn't that so sweet?
Ugh, just melted my heart. And they all had big smiles on their faces. I'm like, that's
Yes.
awesome.
Biking to school together. Like, the world needs more of that. You know,
Yeah.
the people that are willing to like put in that effort and that time, you're changing kids' lives by doing that.
Oh, yeah. Like, they're going to talk about that the rest of their lives, probably,
Mm-hmm.
as a fun memory. So,
What else on community?
remember when I told you, oh, I could talk for hours about that? I have so much
Here
to
we
say
are.
about that. And I'm like, no, I don't know.
No, I don't know. I don't know if this is related or not, but I recently made a new goal to myself to not put more on my plate, but to get better at the things that are already on my plate. And I think part of that is community. Like, I just want to do more with our 4-H club and with whatever's going on downtown, and like putting more time and effort there versus like social media or speaking. Granted, social media and speaking pay, but I've just been feeling more like I want to be more at home and I want to do more here. Like, that's just where I'm feeling pulled. And I have to say, it's been like just so nice to have made that goal and to let go of other dreams. Not that they're like a dream I won't ever get to, but I'm just glad I took that pressure off myself.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm making sense or not. Like, it's just,
You
I've got
are.
enough going on. Why don't I just get really good at what I'm doing?
Right. Allow yourself the freedom of doing that instead of putting so much unnecessary pressure.
Yeah. Because, oh my God, guys, I don't know if I should say this. Tom and I almost bought a building in our small town. Courtney knows about this because I was calling her almost every day when it was about to happen. But yeah, I've had like egg tourism dreams. And then Tom and I were kind of chatting, like, should we just start like buying buildings in our small town and like pioneer woman this place? And, and so a building came for sale, and I thought it would be really cool to have an event space that people could rent for like parties, bridal showers, birthday parties. But then I could also use it to sell ice cream and like have pop-up events. And I was very excited about it. But then that's kind of when I had this realization, like, I'm not a DIYer. And I don't have the time to go flip that building and make it cute, nor do I want my weekends to be filled up with that sort of thing. Like, I like the idea of it and I want to like start it, but I can't be the one
with the hammer and nails and doing all the things. Yeah, it will suck up all your time.
Yeah. I was like, that's not what's going to make me happy. So I think this whole, I don't know, not that I won't ever do that, but it's on the back burner for now. And it was nice to let it go.
I'm glad you trusted your intuition.
Me
and
too.
Maybe once the kids get a little bit older, you'll want to revisit that.
Right. Or have a completely new idea that ends up working out better.
Right?
Yeah. So, anyways, I think that's all I have on community. I don't know, guys. Get your gaggle of girls together and go do parts or read a book or whatever it is.
Wait, we didn't even share the statistic as to why getting together with your girls is so important.
Oh, yeah.
And we've said this before, but we didn't say it so far on this episode. But they say that women should get together every 22 days to feel satisfied and...
Yeah, like your cup is filled or like inspired, ready to take on the world. Like, you need to get together. You need to communicate with people, especially your fellow gal pals.
Mm-hmm.
So get a ticket to go to For Shits and Giggles, our event.
Right. We've put together a curated night of exactly what our perfect night would be.
Yeah.
And that's DJ, dancing, vendors, shopping,
Tattoos.
tattoos.
But also, like, good conversation. We're going to have a farm girl mastermind that's going to leave you feeling inspired, ready to go do more within your community, outside of your community. Like, you're going to be like, yeah, I can do that thing that's been on my mind. Because you're going to have this whole group of women firing you up.
Right? With the same likes and interests and farm people all together.
Hell yeah. It's going to be good. So get a ticket.
Okay, Annaliese, hear me out. A conference for rural women, but there's a DJ and a tattoo artist.
Ooh, hear me out. A conference for rural women, but there's cocktails and we make friendship bracelets.
Okay. What about a conference for rural women, but there are no boring speakers and we just discuss goals over dinner?
Oh, girl, you're speaking my language. Luckily, this is exactly what we're doing at Four Shits and Giggles, an event we are hosting for the second year in a row. It's going down January 17th in Sauk City, Wisconsin, and tickets are on sale now. So don't sleep on this. It's going to be a rootin' tootin' good time. You're going to want to be there. All right. Shall we move on to what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
I've got a good one.
Let her rip.
We traveled back to my hometown this past weekend, which is about a 2-hour drive. And the kids have really been into podcasts lately, especially Lane. Now, usually he likes a good conspiracy theory podcast, whether that's about Bigfoot, aliens, etc. But we've gone through as many of those as we possibly can. So I found a new podcast. It's for kids and it's all about, like, I don't know, learning, like finding, I can't remember what it's called. Fun facts. They pick a topic, they dissect it. This one, go figure, the one I picked was all about poop. So it was all like, why do you poop? Where does it come from? Everything about poop. And the one fun fact that they shared was that wombats poop in a cube shape. And I Googled it, and I saw the images, and I'm not lying. It is a cube.
Huh.
Wombats are the only known animals to produce cube-shaped poop, excreting up to 100 cubes per night. The cubes are about 2 centimeters in size and are used to mark territory. The shape prevents them from rolling away.
Do they have square buttholes?
I mean, they must.
Because how else are you going to make that shape?
Whatever their, is it like a sphincter? Like, yeah, must be a cube shape.
I just can't picture it.
Yeah, scientists are all like, it prevents them from rolling away. That's why they have this shape. But I feel like God or whoever designed the world was just like, oops, that one turned out to be a cube sphincter.
I wasn't paying attention when I made that one. Yeah. My bad.
I don't know. That really it made me laugh. I was like, who knew? Not me.
Well, thank you for that.
You're welcome. The more you know.
My what the hell is, did I already share that I have a ghost child running around my house?
I believe so. I don't know if you shared it here on the podcast or if you only told me.
I sent you a voice memo. Okay. So the backstory is, for years, Ellie, my oldest, has like bad dreams in her room. She doesn't want to sleep in her room, so she sleeps with her younger sister in their bunk bed in my youngest daughter's room. That's been going on for a while. Sometimes I kick Aaron out of our bedroom if he's snoring and it's driving me nuts. He'll sleep in my oldest daughter's bed, and he actually says the same thing. Like, he just has really vivid, weird dreams.
Time out. Is that the room I slept in when I stayed at your house?
Yes.
Oh my God, I wish I would have paid more attention. I think I just took too much melatonin and passed right out.
Yeah, and I also have had friends come and stay here, and they say the same thing. Like, I was just telling my friend the other day, and she's like, Courtney, I have never slept in your house. Like, when I come over to stay, like, I've never gotten a full night's sleep. Like, it freaks me out. So anyways, I took this information to a tarot card reader, and that's all the info I gave her. I just said, my daughter's having bad dreams. My husband has vivid dreams in this room.
Mhm.
What's up with that?
Yeah.
And she told me that there's a ghost and there's some sort of spirit that hasn't crossed over, and that it's a child, and that it's somehow related, like in the family. It's a relative.
Oh.
And I didn't think much of it. I was just like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Whatever. But then I went back to work, and as I'm working, I'm like, you know what? Actually, Aaron's grandma, unfortunately, a child did pass away in this house. And I think it was a baby,
Okay.
perhaps. Like, I believe, and this could be wrong, I have to double check with my father-in-law, but I believe, because he grew up in this house,
Okay.
I believe he had twin brothers. One was a stillborn, and the other one, they got to bring him home, but he passed away.
Oh.
So it could have even been in that room,
Yeah.
because that was one of the kids' rooms, and there's only 2 other rooms it could have been. So, and then things got weirder.
Oh boy.
So before I spoke with this tarot card reader, I did a little saging around the house. Like, I saged up in main floor, and I didn't go in the basement because basement's gross and there's like bats and mice or whatever in there. I just prefer to stay out of there.
But yet you're making your kids' playroom down there. You guys go down there, it's fine, but I'm not going down.
But anywho, I went down there to grab something. They never go down there anymore either. It's gross.
Yeah.
So I went down there to grab one of their gymnastics mats because they're too scared to go down there. So I was like, I'll just grab it and bring it upstairs. And I went down there, and I don't know if like a toy was on top of the mat, but I picked up the mat, and a toy flew across me onto the floor, like, so aggressively.
Woo!
And I don't know, it freaked me out. I told Aaron, he's like, it was probably just like on the mat. I'm like, I was just lifting the mat off the floor. Like, how did it fling so violently, like, across the room?
Sounds spooky to me.
Yeah, a little toy pony. So then I asked the tarot reader, I was like, is this child spirit pissed off because I saged the whole house and told him to leave, but I didn't sage the basement, so now it's just stuck in the basement?
Yeah.
And she said they're not mad.
Oh.
And I was like, that tracks, because all the toys are in the basement, so he's probably just having fun down there.
Yeah. It's like, here, catch.
Have this My Little Pony thrown at you.
Well, that would definitely make me go, what the hell? You better keep us posted on your spooky stories.
Yeah. It may be true. It may be made up. I don't know.
Well, either way, I'm not
it's not made up, but
sleep over there. All right, let's move on to Farm Girl Confessions, because I think you had a good question. A Farm Girl question came through.
Yes. Let me play it for you.
All right, ladies, what are we telling ourselves to prepare for the cold of winter? Because it is currently like 42, windy, and rainy here in Michigan, and I'm already dreading winter and working on the farm with the winter. So, what are we saying?
What are we doing to keep our sanity this winter? Well, first of all, we chatted about this back in 2024. It's episode 35. Farm Girls talk about the winter blues. So go listen to that one, because we shared some tips and tricks. But I think the main thing for me is to stay active, get outside, even if it's freaking cold. Like, just get that fresh air, get whatever sunshine is available. I don't know. Just getting outside helps me a lot and makes me more thankful when I have to go back inside.
Yeah. And I know this isn't an option for a lot of people, but I saved up my money for a really long time for a sauna, and the cheapest sauna I could find off of Amazon. And it really does help because I am one where I just can't warm up. Like, I'm cold in the house, I'm wrapped in blankets. And when I can go in there and just warm my entire body, I feel so much better afterwards.
And if you get one with red light therapy, that's key because red light therapy helps boost your mood, skin cell recovery, muscle recovery. I love a good sauna too. And they do have affordable like versions. Like, I have a pretty elaborate one that's outside, but my sister just got one that's like a pop-up one. And it's just like
they do have pop-up ones. Yep.
Soft type material.
Yep.
So treat yourself to that. You won't regret it.
Yeah, if you live in Wisconsin or any state that has really unbearable winters, I think mine was like $1,000. I just saved up for years. And I was like, okay, I don't spend my money on a lot of things, but this is the one thing that like I'm going to splurge on.
Be like, that also a good fake tan. That helps me a lot. On the regular, not even just in the winter, but especially in the winter.
I don't even know why.
I don't know, but suddenly I have more energy when I'm tan. I don't know.
I don't get it. It doesn't make sense.
I use the Jergens foam.
I do too.
That shit's
good.
No,
mine's not Jergens, but it's a foam. It's called Tanology, I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah, being tan goes a long way. Also, planning things, like we said, go do something in your community, especially in the winter, so you have something to look forward to. We started a new fun family tradition. So Friday night is always pizza night, and if I'm being quite honest, I'm getting real sick of pizza. Real sick. Like, once a week is too much for pizza. It has lost its appeal to me. So I said to the kids, how about every Friday night is movie night and we take turns. Like, one person gets to pick the meal, one person gets to pick the movie, and one person gets to pick the snack we eat during the movie.
Ooh, that's smart.
It's been really fun too. Like, Lane, his snack he requested was puppy chow. I hadn't had puppy chow in a long time. That was delicious.
I love puppy chow.
So good. Like, I'll be just hovering over that big bowl of puppy chow with like white powder all over my face. Like, I just did a line of cocaine, but it's just puppy chow. It's just puppy chow.
Oh my God. Yes, I'm a slut for puppy chow.
Ugh. So yes, start a new tradition. Rearrange your furniture. Whatever you got to do to bring light into your house and into your soul.
Yes.
Do it.
I've recently gotten into reading books. Which
you?
I'm still on one.
Okay.
One book. But hey, I got a second book
Ooh,
the other day.
She bought a second book. All right.
This one's called The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel.
Ooh, look at you getting all nerdy on us. I like it.
I know, because I did tell you this. I went down a rabbit hole and I ended up watching 2 hours worth of interviews with billionaires. And all about their mindset and advice that they recommend. I feel like I can't talk today, you guys. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm very intrigued, though. What do you think was the number one tip or thing you learned from watching that?
Oh, I made notes. You want me to open that up?
Yeah, I do.
Entrepreneur inspo. A lot of them said kind of what we talk about on this podcast is don't fall into the comparison game. No comparing.
Damn. Yep.
Find a problem, solve it for your business.
Yeah.
Find a problem that a lot of people have.
Right.
Find a way to solve it. Delegate, which we also preach about on this podcast. And that one is really hard for me because I'm such a cheapskate. Like I want to do everything myself. And all these billionaires, they're like, just stick to what you are good at and hire out the other things.
Yep.
Like you can't do it all. They all said time is the most valuable thing. You'll never get rich working for someone else.
How come we're not rich yet then, God damn it?
I know. Says take risks, don't overthink. I feel like I've already done this, so why
Yeah.
am I still not a billionaire?
Well, here's what I think the problem is, Courtney. You and I know these things are true. We just have trouble executing them. We know what we have to do. We just can't do them.
I was hoping that these interviews would really just give me the kick in the booty
Hell yeah.
to get to it.
Ooh, I like it. You better save these for our Farm Girl Mastermind.
Yeah. Also, I have a few shared characteristics amongst all these billionaires. There's a common theme that they all have grit to not quit and just pivot when things aren't working. A lot of them didn't come from money because when you come from money, you don't have as much of a drive sometimes.
That makes sense.
A lot of them, people didn't believe in them. They didn't believe in their ideas and they just did it anyways, decided to take a chance on themselves. And also, they all admitted that they are not the smartest. They're not the experts, but they just learned to delegate, stick to what they know, and hire out people. So there's the synopsis.
I feel like that is going to be very handy at our event for the mastermind. And then also, I started listening to a book called Manifest. It was like 7 Steps to Living Your Best Life. And so I've been listening to it. It's by Roxy Nafousi. I'm totally digging it. I've been into manifesting for a while, so it's not anything new, but I like that there are 7 steps. And you and I kind of talked about it, and I think we're going to use this book as kind of a guideline for the Farm Girl Mastermind. We're going to take everybody through the 7 steps, share our own stories, and then have different like exercises and journal prompts to do to kind of get everyone thinking and talking and make shit happen. So, yeah.
Because mindset is everything, baby.
Sure is. Okay, we really went off on a tangent there.
I'm sorry. So going back to being cold.
You were cold. You weren't bored. You were cold. What are you doing in the winter? You're reading books in your sauna with red light therapy, and then when you get done, you're slapping on your self-tanner. Have a hot cup of cider. Put a little booze in it if you want. You just do what you got to do to make it through the winter, man.
Yeah. Find what brings you the most joy and do it. Do that thing.
Mm-hmm. Great time to make your husband do different house projects. That's probably what I'm going to be doing. It's always winter when I'm like, I hate this house. Everything must
I start
change.
redesigning everything. It never fails every single winter.
All right, let's move on to what you ought to know. I want everyone to know that I came across an article that said Starbucks has been testing various forms of AI technology. Mostly they've been using it for like inventory, ordering, equipment, stuff like that. So while it hasn't replaced anyone's job, it certainly begs the question, should Starbucks employees be concerned about losing their jobs? And I thought this was interesting because it ties into the whole community thing. Like, can you imagine going to your favorite coffee shop and like there's not even humans there to interact with?
That's crazy. I don't want to. That's a world that I'm not ready for. We can't completely remove humans.
That's what I'm afraid, though. Have you seen the movie WALL-E?
No.
Oh my God, watch it and you will be terrified for your life.
Oh,
because
no.
basically it's like a future in the movie, like everyone on Earth, they polluted the world so terribly there was no like vegetation left. So they're just floating around in space waiting for Earth to like re-evolve or like start growing stuff again. And they're just like fat and on tablets and nobody does anything. And I'm like, it's not that far-fetched.
Basically our world right now.
But a little bit worse. But yeah, I feel like that's with AI and like, it's very cool. Don't get me wrong. Because, I mean, you think of, I don't know, like what it can do for the health industry and surgeries and, stuff like that. That's very cool. But do we need it in every aspect of life? Like, I already know a lot of people that have lost jobs because of AI. And that's sad.
Yeah. When I was watching those 2 hours of billionaire interviews, they always ask the question of what do you see in the future? And they all said, like, basically AI is anyone in big business, like, they're going to go towards AI for everything.
The whole thing just makes me want to go off grid and homeschool my kids and live off the land.
Yeah. Unless they replace people with AI, I'm cool with like robots doing a bunch of our work so we don't have to work as hard, and then we can use that extra time
for personal touches,
for family,
or to engage with customers, like offer more customer service because you don't have to go, I don't know, do something. But it just scares me that the whole human interaction part could be gone.
Yeah, for sure.
I also read that artificial intelligence in its current form is actually largely unregulated and can be biased. And I know this to be true because someone recently reached out to me on Instagram. They had a friend who was a vegan, and she asked ChatGPT, what do dairy farmers do with bull calves? And it gave her the most bogus answer, like saying that we just straight up murder them. And now, like, people believe that. And that's not true.
Yeah. I mean, they've proven that AI, ChatGPT, wants to give you information that you want to hear so that you stay. So it's an addictive thing. And if they give you answers that you don't want to hear, you won't want to use the app anymore. So,
well, that's bullshit.
Basically, you have to fact check everything, even if it like gives you so-called studies or whatever. You still have to take those so-called studies and do your own research about it.
Yeah.
Like, don't take everything as fact because it'll just make shit up if it doesn't know.
A positive note, though, a recent survey by Forbes indicated that many Americans still trust humans over AI by a large percentage. Those surveyed shared that they think people would do a better job of administering medicine, writing laws, and even choosing gifts, just to name a few things. Which, that's good, but I just hope it doesn't change. We need the people. We need the community.
We do need people. Yes. Social interaction.
I do love ChatGPT for brainstorming stuff, though.
Yeah, I mean, it is a tool. It has its good qualities.
Yeah.
But
not an end-all, be-all.
Yeah.
All right. What do you got? I feel like that was a whole nother tangent. We're on tangents today.
I got something a little less serious.
Good.
Actress Justine Lupe? Justine Lupe?
Not familiar. Who
she is on the series Nobody Wants This. Have you heard of that series?
Oh,
I haven't watched it.
Oh my God, Courtney, it's so good. We just finished season 2. Obsessed. You'll love it.
Is it good?
So good.
I need to play y'all this interview with her. It's the greatest thing I've ever heard.
I was on set. I had to take a 10-2, which is going to bathroom number 2. And I went to the bathroom, and then they knocked on my door in the middle of the bathroom, and I instinctively, like reflex, stood, then like wiped, and realized that a piece of Justine had fallen into my dress, and I put the dress on, and I know it was in there and smeared all over my back. They had to
television.
I was going to say, I said a word. I was going to say, I said pedactic, and she shit her pants. Mine doesn't count. I was shooting a show, and then they had to wash the dress while everybody waited.
Oh my gosh. You can hardly hear it because they're all laughing so hard, but
She was being interviewed by 2 other people, and they did not see that coming. They had to have been talking about just like embarrassing stories.
Yeah.
We're not expecting. I smeared shit all over my
oh no.
on set.
Gross.
Oh, that's funny.
And then that's funny. They because obviously they have to use the same dress because they were already shooting with her in it. Oh, everybody had to wait for the dress to get cleaned before they could get back to work. That'd be
Could you
awful.
imagine? Everyone had to know like why there was a delay. They're like, Justine shit her dress.
Yeah. Oh dear.
It's just a good reminder that celebrities are people too.
Yep.
They're just people.
Was it in People magazine or what magazine where it was like celebrities? They're just like us. Do you remember that?
No, I don't.
Oh, well, okay. All right. Well, we've gone on long enough. Let's let the people get back to their lives.
Yes. Go have a lovely day. Don't be cold.
Nope.
Go read a book.
Yeah.
Even if it takes you an entire year to read this book.
Hey, at least you're reading. You're trying. You're bettering yourself over there, and I like it.
I'm a busy girl, and I barely have time to sit down to read, okay?
Right?
I'm trying.
Hell yeah. All right, everyone. Talk to you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Guys, thanks for hanging out with us today.
If you had as much fun as we did, would you do us a favor and share this episode with a friend?
Speaking of friends, can we all be friends over on the Instagram? You can find me at @modfarmchick.
And me at Mrs. Green Pastures Cattle.
See you next week, guys.